بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي امري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. النهارده جايين مع الفاينل ريفيجن بتاعت سير بريب. هنبدأ نجاوب الأسئلة. The distance moved through the unit time هنا بتتكلم على speed, combination between the male gametes and female gamete, fertilization, speed أو space that contain all galaxies, stars, universe, the regular speed by which the objects move to cover equal distance, average speed, an optical piece seen at its centers more thick at the tip. هنا بتكلم على المنظر ده كده اهو، والمنظر ده انت بتتكلم على concave lens. A sexual reproduction taking place in some plants, vegetative reproduction. A distance that the moving object covered divided the total time. هنا average speed. Angle between the reflected light rays and the normal angle of reflection. A group of the stars rotate together, galaxy. A point of connection to chromatide, centromere. Fusion male gametes and female gametes forming zygote, fertilization. A speed of the object relative to an observer, relative speed. A force that control the orbital of the planet, هنا sun, gravity. Specialized cells that produce gametes, reproductive cells. A change in the object position as the time passed according to the fixed point motion. A point inside the lens lies in the principal axis, the mid distance between the two faces, in an optical center. Something is included galaxies, stars, universe. بعد كده اهو the speed of the moving object relative speed، واللي بعديها برضو relative speed of moving object relative to constant moving observer, rebounding the light in the same side when it strike the reflecting surface, light reflection. Locating one of spiral arm of the Milky Way galaxy. هنا هيكون السولار system. A medical case that result of formation of image behind the retina, long-sightedness. Space which contain all galaxies, universe. A vector physical quantity measuring the meter per second. هنا بيقول لك vector يبقى أنا أقول velocity. A huge number of the stars arranged in distinct shape, galaxy. Mass of the cells that are produced due to the abnormal continuous division يبقى دي هنا tumor بين قوسين أقول cancer. بعد كده اهو a mirror can be used to get a virtual upright magnified. هنا mirror يبقى أنا أقول concave mirror. وهنا البادي هيكون before the focus، يعني الجسم هيكون طالع قبل الفوكس. ناخد السؤال اللي بعده. Okay. Ability of the animals to compensate missing part, regeneration. Continuous separation among the galaxies, universe expansion. The change in the object position as a time-based motion. Physical quantity has magnitude only, scalar. The value of the change in the object speed in 1 second, acceleration. Wide extended space, universe. A combination of male gametes and female gametes, and female gametes into forming zygote, fertilization. Speed of object relative to and relative speed. transparent optical piece, thin at the center and thick at the tip, concave lens. A biological process of living organisms produce a new individual reproduction. A process in which combination taking place between the male gamete fertilization. Angle of the incident of light ray equal the angle first law of light reflection. اما لو قال لك السكند law of light reflection فانت هتقولهم بالترتيب كده. angle of the incident هتقول له incident light ray, reflected light ray and the normal. مالهم التلاتة دول؟ all of them in same plane line. ماله؟ perpendicular to the reflecting surface. ده second law. incident light ray, reflected light ray and the normal, all of them in same plane line perpendicular to the reflecting surface. Physical quantity magnitude enough, scalar, wide extended space universe, a transparent medium refracts light lens, an actual lens pass moving object take from a distance, acceleration by which the object move when its speed decreases. السبيد هنا بتقل يا شباب، هنا ايه؟ deceleration. ممكن واحد تاني يكتب negative acceleration عادي. distance moved through the unit time. distance على time هنا بتكلم speed، لكن ما يقول لك ال speed times the time فهي distance. bouncing of the light reflection. A point inside the lens that lies in principal axis mid distance between the two faces. يبقى أنا بتكلم على الأوبتيكال سنتر. It's wide and extended space universe located in one of the spiral arms of Milky Way galaxy solar system. It consists of two chromatids connected. ده هنا chromosome. The unit which is used to measuring the distance between two celestial bodies. لو أنا عندي جسمين celestial bodies اليونت بتاعتهم هتبقى light year. لكن لو قالك ايه تعريف اللايت year فأنت هتقول له distance covered by the light in 1 year which equal 9.467 kilometer. Amount the change in the speed in 1 second acceleration that contain all galaxies, planet and living organism universe. An object doesn't change the position as a time-based static body. Regular speed by which the body moves cover equal distance, average speed. The mirror used to virtual upright dimension. هنا بيقول لك ايه؟ The mirror convex mirror. Straight line that join between the two center of the curvature of the lens by لسه التكملة بتاعتها ورا by 57. ده مش سؤال، ده تكملة by the optical center of the lens. يبقى انت بتتكلم هنا على مين؟ بتكلم على principal axis. يبقى هنا هيكون principal axis. The vision defect that lead to formation of object behind the retina يبقى ده long sightedness. regular speed, average speed. اللي بيعرفني كلمة average speed أول ما بداية كلمة regular speed. Force that keep the planet continuous rotation along the orbit of the sun gravity. وممكن نقول sun gravitational force. The straight line that join between the two center of the principal axis. A point inside the lens that lies in the principal axis optical center. Speed of moving object cover equal distance in equal period of time. هنا دي regular speed. The speed of moving object cover equal distance. دي هنا بقى regular speed. A disease is affected the eye lens become dark, cataract. ممكن يشيل كلمة dark ويخليها opaque برضو cataract. It contain all the stars that see in the sky, Milky Way galaxy. ولو قال لك the object أو the thing that move in the space by the constant speed يبقى light. Type of sexual reproduction that taking place in the plant without vegetative. The change in the object position the time based according to the positional motion. Round disk assumed that is the source of formations of the solar system nebula. The point in the middle of reflecting surface of the mirror pool. The fusion, fertilization. The regular speed by which the moving object, average speed. Located in the one of the spiral arm of the Milky Way galaxy solar system. The line that join between the two centers of the curvature is passing through the optical center, principal axis. The space which contains the universe. Mathematical method of physics predicted the relationship between the certain physical quantities, tables and graphs. A process by which some parts of the plant, two inner chromatide of the each tetrad are exchanged. يبقى ده crossing over phenomena. أما لو قال لك homologous chromosomes ticks are formed during the first meiotic هنقول له tetrad. خلي بالكم منها. Distance moved through the unit time. Speed. لو قال لك displacement يبقى velocity. Combination male fertilization. Space universe. The regular speed by which the average speed. The optical piece thin at the center. Concave lens. concave ايه؟
لا convection.
هنا تعال نشوف بس. The optical piece thin at the center رفيع في السنتر and the thick at the tip. thick at the tip يبقى شكلها عامل كده حضرتك. يبقى انت بتتكلم على concave lens. اوكي نشوف السؤال اللي بعديه. يلا. The sexual reproduction taking place in some plants vegetative. خلي بالكم بقى في الحته دي. هنا without needing the seed يبقى ده asexual. طب السexual reproduction في البلانت بيحصل بايه؟ بالسيدز. Distance that moving object cover divided the total average speed. ده التعريف التاني ل average speed. The angle between the reflected angle of reflection. بعد كده the group of the stars rotate in a cosmic radiation galaxy. A point of connection to chromatide centromere. The fusion of male gametes and female gametes to form fertilization. Speed of object relative speed.
Gravity, sun gravity.
The forces that control gravitational force of the sun or sun gravity. Specialized cells that produce gamete. لا reproductive cell. لأن بيقول لك cell reproductive cells. The change in the object position as a time based according to the fixed point motion. A point inside the lens that lies principal axis at the mid distance optical center. Something included the galaxy's universe. The speed of moving object relative to relative speed. The speed of moving objects relative to a constant or moving observer relative speed برضو. The bounding of the light reflection. It's located on one of the spiral arm of the Milky Way galaxy solar system. A medical case that results the formation of the behind the retina, long-sightedness. space universe. A vector physical quantity measuring unit meter per second velocity. A huge number of the stars arranged in a distinctive shaped galaxy. A mass cell that produce abnormal tumor بين قوسين كده أقوله cancer. A mirror can be used virtual upright magnified lens concave. Ability of the sun living regeneration. A continuous separation of the rank of the galaxy. Expansion of universe or universe expansion. Changing the object motion. Physical quantity that has magnitude only scalar. A value change in the object speed in the 1 second acceleration. Wide extent space universe. A combination fertilization. شوف السؤال اللي بعده. يلا نشوف السؤال اللي بعديه. The speed of moving object relative to relative speed.
Okay.
Transparent mid piece thin at the center. Concave lens. Biological process. Reproduction. Process which is combined taking place male gametes and female gametes. Fertilization.
First law of reproduction.
The angle of the incidence and light rays equal the angle of reflection. First law of light reflection. الآن هنك first law of light reflection. تاني نكمل السؤال اللي بعديه. رقم كام احنا؟
116.
116 first law of light reflection قلناها خلاص. بعد كده physical quantity which magnitude enough scalar wide universe.
Lens.
ماشي. transparent medium reflect light define the two spheres. يبقى انت بتتكلم verse هنا transparent medium lens actual distance acceleration by which moving object speed decreases with the time. يبقى انت هنا اهو acceleration يبقى deceleration. اوكي ده كده بالنسبه للكويستشنز بتاعت الرايت سنتر. هاخد فيديو تاني ان شاء الله عشان الناس بس ما تملش. اشوفكم على خير.